Shoda, Balaje, Bachachu, Shichi, Dio. Hello, my name is DC Allen. I'm here at the Santa Fe Community Gallery at the Convention Center. And so this is Faces of Our Land. Faces of Our Land is a project I started about 3 years ago with support for the Native Arts and Cultures Foundation, the First Peoples Fund, and the First Nations Development Institute.
My name is Dr. Gregorio Gonzalez. I'm Comanche at Lisa. I have the honor of being able to collaborate with Del here, and I wanted to actually offer a song just to be able to start this off in a good way.
So I came to Santa Fe in 2012 to go to the Institute of American Indian Arts, where I first enrolled in the painting programs. So that was a really amazing experience. Since moving on, since 2017, I've been a professional painter, artist in different spaces, Washington, D.C., Santa Fe, Montana, and finding ways to re-indigenize my spaces as I go. Part of my work is capturing Native stories, native narratives, native livelihoods, and bringing it to canvas. And so part of my mission is to bring awareness to issues, social issues, tribal issues, social awareness around Native people in general. And so like behind me here is a piece called Send Food, which is about the issue on tribal lands regarding tribal food sovereignty, having issues and insecurities, and having food deserts. So having a discussion point that is both art, folks, contemporary and traditional, coming into the space talking about art. So each model has about a 45-minute interview, and from that we gain insight to their intersections of indigenous spaces and contemporary worlds. And from that we collaborate on canvas, and we get to make really interesting, really complex narrative-based ideas come to life together, the model and I, about their lives, their livelihood, parts of their lives, parts of who they are. And so each one has a different story, each one has a different concept or meaning, and it's all kind of relating back to Indianhood, being indigenous, being a part of a greater community, also being part of urban Indians diaspora, being a part of this conglomerate of people that have left or been on or come through urban areas from traditional homelands. For instance, here, this is Kemi Jo Whiteclay. Kemi Jo is Apsalada. She is Crow from Montana, Crow tribe of Montana. This particular piece is about the around 66 exodus of East Coast livelihood and the whole kind of nostalgia around the West, bringing people into California and throughout the Southwest. This right here is a teepee, and yet the term wigwam is actually from the Southeast, right? It's actually like a wooden teepee, if you will. And so the word wigwam is kind of a misnomer or a misappropriation. And so like right here we have teepee country, which is then the actual form, the term for the form of the teepee, right? And so having those misnomers, having those kind of misrepresentations, having those stereotypes live all through Native people's lives, it has like an impact and influence on everybody throughout indigenous spaces, but also non-Native people not understanding completely about what it means to be Native American. And so like having Kemi Jo dressed in traditional regalia, being here, showcasing her indigenous roots, and then taking a selfie in front of it, reclaiming the space, re-indigenizing the space, taking ownership of teepeehood, right? Like she's from a culture that teepees are active and present and a part of her culture, and so she's been claiming that. Faces of Our Land can be seen at facesofourland.com, on Instagram at facesofourland __ throughout, right? So also you can go to the website, you can see this work here at the community gallery up until August. It comes down in September, and yeah, you can reach out at Crow Color Studio. And yeah, thanks for coming, thanks for joining. I hope you all get to see the work.